Hello, dear friends. Today I want to talk about how fears are related to the trust issue. I had to look into these feelings of mine and belief system quite recently when massive fears got triggered in a specific situation, and I was in a constant fight or flight, and it was really a drag to be in that space. And I thought, after doing a lot of work already, that I'm done with that. But there was another wave of um, deeper survival issues, let's say, that I had to look into and allow them to be processed and allow them to leave my body. So many times I didn't feel safe in my body. Many times I felt I cannot trust life. I cannot trust myself. There was a lot of fear. Let's say fear was running me for a majority of my life, and I had no clue or awareness at the beginning that actually this is my default setup, because that was my normal, and I didn't know that actually I'm immersed in fear-based belief systems, and fear as an emotion that it's really present in my system, like in the program on a cellular level. And just recently I had to deal with it properly, because it was really stopping me in doing anything. I was waking up during the night and it was really unpleasant. I could not sleep. It was really not a nice place to be in. But then I had the session when I had to truly process fears. So whatever came up in the present moment of whatever I've been afraid of in my life. So I actually put everything out, and I allowed it to be processed through my body and to leave my system. And the thing is that if we have a lot of fear within us, a stuck emotion, a stale toxic energy, let's say, from the past that we didn't really feel as children, or maybe from past lives as well. And also, it's not just that we are bringing this, also we are healing generational trauma here. You can go back as 7 generations, where basically we are the first generation now that we are actually stopping this kind of programming to truly become free and sovereign and joyful, and that we won't have a need to suffer, that we won't have the program to suffer in our system. So it's a lot to process sometimes, and the energies are very strong, so we need to really allow ourselves and breathe through whatever is coming up. And what I wanted to say in regards to fear is that if you are run by fear, first of all, you're not going to come very far in life or do things you would love to do, or have your needs and desires met and things like that, because it will always play you out. Every time you'll want to do a step to a certain desired direction, you'll be stopped by fear, and you're gonna take it as real and not continue on your path, on your desired path. This now links directly to not feeling safe within your body, not feeling safe in the world. In a sense, you have no support whatsoever, and it's basically directly connected to trust issue, which is you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your spiritual guidance, you are afraid to follow it. You don't trust that life will support you, and that when you do the first step on your desired path, it's you that needs to overcome fear to go to where you want to go, and then the universe will come and meet you and support you. So I realized within my life, let's say in my situation, how fear and trust are deeply correlated. And once you deal with fear, I'm not saying it will never come up, of course it comes up, but let's say the deeper issues from the past that were not processed yet, when you truly go there to those dark places and process fearful incidents, situations that happen to you, and allow yourself to finally feel all these situations where you, I don't know, had a car accident and you were in such a shock you could not process whatever was happening, or parents mistreated you, or you've been abused, or any type of situation where you were under stress and suppression maybe, or you were injured or anything like that. So it's really important that we go there, face those fears, allow the emotion to be processed, because at the end it's just the energy. We should not fear the energy. Let's allow energies to truly be processed and your body to be healed, because once you truly do that, let's say now talking about fear, there are also other things, but talking about fear, which is directly linked to trusting life and yourself, is that once you face these fears, you will feel like you're deeply embodied now. You will feel peace, and you will feel suddenly you can trust yourself and you can trust life. It's like the fear made this massive wall around you where you could not move to any desired direction, while now these emotions, this wall has been processed, and you can finally let go, and you can finally relax within yourself, and you finally feel that it's life is easy, that things are accessible to you, that life that you want to live is there for you, and you'll be able to do much, much more. So yeah, so for anyone, let's say, who have trust issues, most probably there's fear linked into it, and it's important that you deal with it, which is like an underneath emotion that is keeping you trapped. So you don't trust yourself, you don't trust other people, that they are there to, let's say, assist you, help you, support you. You don't trust life, that you are supported on your path, that you will be given what you are, what is your birthright. Let's say your genuine desires are there for you to experience, are there for you to live them. So it's something that's already within you as a blueprint of for your life. And fear is the biggest, let's say, monster on the way to get ourselves where we want to go. Now, yeah, I can say fear is not real. We all know that. But sometimes you're so immersed into it that that's like you identify with it, and it's hard to operate from that space. It's hard to make decisions because you're completely shut down. You're not connected to your inner guidance. So I really cannot tell you how important it is, and how good it is, and how pleasant at the end it is once you go there to places where you could not feel fear, you could not process it, and you finally allow it to be released. So I encourage you to do the inner work, to heal yourself in that manner. So whatever fear comes up, go there, feel it, process it, or find a therapist or someone that will help you on the path. Soon I'll be available myself, and yeah, you will feel much more deeply connected to your body, and you'll feel your life is much more at ease. And yeah, and this is actually what I want to share for today. I'm adding a clip from a movie that I really like. It's called Apocalypto, and there it is shown very well how fear was introduced to our civilization, that we were not born with it. Surely we feel fear like adrenaline rush when we are attacked by an animal, or we need to run, or whatever dangerous is happening in our vicinity. But otherwise, to feel fear like on a daily basis, it's like a disease, like they say in the movie. It's beautiful. It's not our inherent nature. It's learned, and for us to transcend the matrix, we need to overcome it. Now, how we overcome it? There are two ways. Either you face it, meaning you go where you want to go, even the fear is present, or you will dissolve it, so the path will be easier. It's up to you how you deal with it, but definitely it needs to be conquered, because I think the fear is the biggest limitation that we have within us. And as we know, the matrix is being run by fear. People are living in this small prison of life due to fear. And it's time we really snap out of it. It's like we need to transcend it and access our potential, access our greatness, and shine our lights here and do what we came here to do. So I wish you all the best on your path, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.
Tenematen jise utiang letsi sak. Hosta puksika.